Today's concert was really quite special because the place that the house that it's in is a 200-year-old house, and it's got beautiful acoustics, a wonderful atmosphere. But more than that, perhaps the people who came was the most interesting thing about this concert, because, well, in Tokyo, when you have a concert of classical Japanese music, usually you have the same people who come. The students of the teacher who's playing, or colleagues, or people, just people who come to those things. You never see new faces. But here, we had all sorts of people, older people and younger people. There's even one teenager who came, was dressed up in punk style with a spiky haircut and bleached blonde hair and all the bling that he had. And I was surprised to see him here. I wouldn't think someone like that would come to a Shakuhachi concert in a 200-year-old minka. So after the concert, I asked him, well, where did you come from? And he said, I came from Yokohama. He had some girlfriends with him. And I said, well, did you like the music? He said, yeah, it was really cool. And then I asked him, well, do you do music? He said, yeah, I do punk. Well, of course, this is pretty obvious. But the point is that he came and he enjoyed it. He had a new experience that he's probably never had before. And it will change his, perception of music and change his perception of sound. And it will, hopefully make him a better musician or a better person, whatever he decides to do. And it was so wonderful to see someone like that come to this concert, which is difficult to get, young people interested in this kind of music. Working with Shimura-san is a wonderful experience. He has a kind of sound that is very difficult for me to get. He has this really sort of truthful, honest, traditional Japanese shakuhachi sound. And because he's a researcher as well, he knows what he's doing. He's not just doing it out of some fantasy or out of some idea of romanticism. He knows exactly what he's doing. And he studied it. He knows the instruments very well. He's researched the acoustical and the physical properties of the instruments, so he knows how the instruments work. So whatever he does has a great value of truth behind it, a lot of scholarship behind it, and so it's always a real pleasure and honor to be able to work with him, because I learn so much about things when I do. It's sometimes difficult when you're not in Japan to access the traditions. Some of the teachers in the United States are, there's various teachers, and some of them, there are various traditions, so it's hard sometimes to access a really good tradition. But I would say just do what you can, keep working to get a good sound, to get a good tone, and listen to as many different shakuhachi players as you can. And then come to the various shakuhachi summer camps we have. We have one in Boulder every June. We have one in Prague every August. Every 2 or 3 years we have one in Sydney. So there's opportunities in various countries to study the shakuhachi. So if you can, please come.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you.